What's going on, New Gaming Order fans? This is Alex, Lexus, Nelson, and the New Gaming Order staff coming at you for the 20th of August. And I apologize for starting late despite my efforts to get ready 2 hours early. But we just had to fine-tune some stuff. So this is the first time I'm actually hosting the stream or the podcast on this new system that was a generous donation from our investor. So thanks to everybody. But going around the table, introduction starting with Gokin. What's going on, brother?
I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Alrighty. Shinwar, opening remarks.
Call me eating my graham cracker. Hold on.
The honey on it? They got honey on it?
Yeah, I got the honey. The honey and the cinnamon. Yeah, it's Thursday, y'all.
We got government names on the Skype, guys. Government names on the Skype.
Dag. Oh, hey, we got traffic controller over here.
3 of y'all got that, and all 3.
Wait, where'd Shinwar go?
Right here.
Oh, I thought you fell off the
Alex, if you can real quickly, go into your Skype and rename Playboy's name to his actual handle.
Oh crap. What the heck? Hold on.
He said government names on the Skype.
Gotta keep it inconspicuous, yo.
Hold up. You know what? Alright, but you know what? Keep doing your intros while I get this fixed. Like, oh man.
This is Noob 1949. Hello everyone. I'm excited. I'm excited for this winter. We got a bunch of great games coming out. I can't wait to play them. My favorite franchise of all time comes out next week. I can't wait. Well, the rebirth of it.
Okay, on your knees. Opening remarks, my friend.
Well, Alex, how'd you make it back here with all your shenanigans this week? I mean, you got Jared caught with his kiddie porn. I know you were involved with that bombing in Thailand. You're up to a bunch of shenanigans.
I had nothing to do with that. Hey, you know what? Not to cut you off.
But you just did.
Change noobs as well.
Okay, you know what? Since I'm hosting it, I normally don't have these settings in there. All right. Yeah. If you guys haven't been checking out the news, Mr. Jared, former Subway rep, has got himself in a little bit of hot water. A little bit.
Yeah, he likes his steaks like his sandwiches, 6 and 12.
Yeah, and the problem with that, the unwritten prison code is if you mess with kids, they're gonna mess with you. So he's about to find a $5 footlong once he goes to prison.
So why'd you plant that stuff on his computer, Alex? Why'd you do it?
What's that?
Why'd you plant that stuff on his computer?
I had nothing. Look. Okay, Noob.
See, that's the cops coming after you, Alex.
Unbelievable. You gotta get somebody arrested. Noob, yes. Opening remarks, man, before we go on a tangent.
He did.
He already did. But I also, to let everyone know, I have my soundboard, version 1.0, working. And there was much rejoicing.
Unbelievable.
I need that as soon as possible.
Oh man, Chris, you're gonna be my sound guy, man. All right. So, moving along, Noob, opening comments.
You said that already 2 times.
I'm just waiting for Noob to go.
I already
did.
Oh, my bad.
Next guy.
All right, Nelson. I guess last but not least.
Did you skip Playboy?
No, I thought he what? Oh. Look, man.
He called out your mistake with the government names on Skype.
Oh yeah, I think that's what threw me off. Okay, Mr. Playboy. Opening comments. I want to get to this first topic. I'm like antsy. I apologize.
Okay. Hey everybody, it's good seeing everyone again. Not nothing much going on in PC land. It's all about consoles. It seems this fall coming up, but what's that? Okay, it's I'm going to talk about some things about Bungie and Jared, and also some pop culture stuff today.
Yeah, PSAs are going to be pretty interesting today. So, and Nelson, can you round out the stuff for us, man? Opening comments before we get started.
What's up, guys? This is going to be a very funny podcast. Hopefully you are in great hands of the co-CEO of New Gaming Order, Alex Lexus. I will not be here as of next week due to me going on vacation.
Peace, partner. I got this. Yeah. No,
Damn,
it's
sound
not.
like Jerry Spring up in this bitch.
No, it's
Hold
not.
on.
Oh
Jerry,
shit! You do know Jerry Springer's show caused a fight in a prison? It like an all-out brawl, and it had to go into lockdown. But that's
When, in 1999?
no. This is recent. It was on the news, but you know that's not gaming related. That'll probably be a PSA thing.
Tag, yo, you didn't crop your YouTube video right. But go on.
Oh my god! You know what? Let's get started. New gaming order. I will have you know, Windows 10 PC users, early adopters who are being naughty with pirated software. I got some bad news. Wade Barrett style. He needs to go back to that gimmick anyway. But Microsoft has enabled Windows 10 to somehow be able or give software engineers the ability to go in and shut down unlicensed software. So with that, there's a lot of bad folks out there doing bad things, and you know I'm not gonna expose anybody, but it's just yeah, Microsoft started doing things like this early on, especially like with the Microsoft Office suite and with 360 with 365 and all that. It's just now it's getting where, yeah, as for right now, as nice as Windows 10 is, some folks did the fools rush in, went in there like, yeah, I can stream my Xbox stuff and play off my laptop and everything, and they're like, and then bam, people are getting smacked left and right. We're talking Adobe products, talking all kinds of stuff. So in the Adobe, for those of us in the graphic design world, a lot of students, and I can say some of my fellow old classmates, you know, starving college students couldn't afford the software, so one person would get it and then they would share it, you know, so they can at least pass their classes. So now Microsoft has opened another way of protecting software. So I just wanted to know what everybody thought. Now I wanted to start with Gokin, my cousin, and you know, get your thoughts, and because I'm gonna hit my PC people first, and then we'll just take it from there. But Gokin, what are your thoughts on Microsoft having this ability in the new OS to disable pirated software?
Well, so I don't know if it's just to disable. Well, it is to disable it, but it just makes it unplayable, right? So, I mean, I went clean a long time ago. Just have a little crazy games.
Like you was an addict, yo.
Yeah,
I went clean
I used to get them PC games. They was like crack, but you know what? You know, ever since Steam came out, I made that transition a long time ago. I mean, it was a long time coming. People knew it was coming already. Adobe, most of the big software vendors already started an always online type of check for their software. But you know, the way around it was people would update their host files, force those applications to, you know, only check the computer itself, right? You would route it to 127.0.0.1, and anytime the app went to go try to look for updates, it would ping itself.
Oh, that's everyone knows that.
Yeah, so
I dang sure didn't know it.
that's
Most
how you
files
got
like
around.
1995 type
Yeah,
shit.
that's
Windows
how you
95.
got around the automatic update. You would just basically tell the app every time it's going to communicate for an update that the computer is the update server. This is where you're looking, and there's nothing available. So, I mean, it was a long time coming. I mean, at some point, I even had some friends that probably still use that. Like, why don't you just wait for Steam sales or whatever? If you don't want to just wait for Steam sales, buy them on cheap. But it is what it is, right? Office 365 is another one. I mean, if you don't need brand new, you can kind of get away with still using the old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So I guess it is what it is. It's a long time coming. I guess they're gonna help a lot of people out. It doesn't make more money for these people that are trying to. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Adobe's not going to make more money now because they can stop people from using the pirated software.
They'll probably make less because they'll probably find an alternative. Say, screw it, I'm not going to use it anymore.
Someone's going to go open source. Most people are going to go open source like GIMP or, you know, all the other free open source software that's out there.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was coming. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
My issue with Adobe has always been their price point has been just way
ridiculous.
Way out there. Even their student edition was like $500-$600. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yes.
But to be fair, what they've done,
No, not to be fair, man.
With the cloud version, they took the Microsoft Office approach. They kind of still made it a little bit too expensive, but I'm pretty sure within a year we're going to see that people are going to be able to pay for all the Adobe Suite, Premiere, Photoshop for about $20 a month.
I got
like a subscription base.
Yeah, that's what they are now. Their cloud version subscription based, but it's a little expensive for a subscription.
Yeah.
So
yeah, what I got now, I got all my productivity and utility software via my professional connection. So I just know where I'm paying like $1,400 for Acrobat Professional 11.
Yeah.
No.
Now, Playboy, since
I go to,
you know
trade shows and stuff a lot, so
yeah.
They just give that stuff for free.
Okay.
I go to Cisco Live and everything, and I get like, you know, the swag and everything, the grab bags and goodie bags and everything, stuff being there for free. So I'm like, oh fuck it. And usually I gift those out for like you know, Christmas time or whatever, birthdays or whatever. So you know.
Okay. So I just wanted to respond to what someone in the chat said. Okay, avoiding Windows 10 for that reason. I don't think Microsoft was forthcoming with that. You know what I mean? And
it's in the
user agreement.
It's in
like
EULA.
I'm just looking at it now. It's like, damn. When they were developing Windows 10, do you think they would have put that out, you know, knowing that, hey, they need this to succeed? You know what I mean? Because damn, like if I'm like, hey, I can't use certain software anymore, I ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean? I'm talking like the average person. Or
right, but you can't use Windows 10 either, right? This doesn't just affect the games, right? It's Windows itself. Windows 7 heavily pirated. Windows Vista Ultimate heavily pirated.
Indeed.
So, I mean, this changes it for them. At least people stop stealing the software. But they may, you know, if people are that interested in computing or free computing, then they should just go open source Linux anyway.
I don't like Linux, man. It's just
what?
When I was trying to like get used to it, it's just too much. The Gentoo, no, I just
you gotta be flexible, man. That's the future.
I was using that on the original Xbox, like when I had put that OS in there. It's just not my cup of tea. Like maybe I just need more time with it.
Are you talking about Ubuntu on?
Yeah, I had it. Yeah, but you know what? So, to give everybody else a chance to speak, Shinwar, what are your thoughts on Microsoft doing this? How could they do this?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're trying to crack down, but hey,
like the game?
If they find a way, then you know who will find a way to get around what they just found a way around. So, yeah, hey, it's just the ongoing cycle. But it's all.
I want to
good,
interject
though.
real quick. This is for Alex's bad joke.
And you were in the
Please
car.
continue.
You were in the car. Go ahead.
Thanks,
Oh,
Chris.
you were driving.
Hey, but yeah, you know, it's just an ongoing cycle. But I think it's, I mean, hey, Windows 10 is free, so they're like, hey, we gave you this for free. You know, you ain't gonna have anything else for free. So, but you know, it's always been like this, and somebody will find a way to get around it.
It's gonna be a seesaw battle between the pirates and Microsoft.
It won't. This is gonna require a little bit more work, right?
Because the Windows 10 is more like, it seems as if that whole DRM stuff that was initially going to be pushed on the Xbox One, it's already happening with Windows 10. People just don't know it. You know, like they're always checking something in the background while you're online.
That's where it's going to get interesting. People are going to have to start having firewalls on virtual appliances on their network somewhere that, you know, blocking certain traffic. It's going to get interesting. You know what I mean? At some point, you're going to install Windows 10, and you're just going to have a firewall that only allows certain traffic. You know what I mean? That's going to be the way around it, but it's going to be a sucky experience for the person. Yeah, it's too much.
That was another issue with Windows 10, the automatic updates. It's blowing up a lot of people's internet connection when they have the bandwidth caps.
Yeah.
So that's a big issue for a lot of people right now, too. Because they're hitting upwards of like 3 gigs just in updates in a month. Just with Windows 10. So, and these are, you know, you see this a lot in Canada because they have really shitty bandwidth caps. Satellite providers. They're getting raked over the coals. But to go to Gokun's earlier point, I was expecting to go third, but he went straight to someone else. Adobe runs the assumption that a pirated copy is a lost sale, which is not true. Most people who can't pirate it just don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same with Windows. You know, if I can't get the copy, I'll just stay with what I have here. What the fuck? No one's gonna, do anything to me. And that's why they finally went, they went free with it. Or at least for a year. I think that's gonna change because then they're collecting shit tons of data that they're gonna sell to other people, and that's how they're gonna make money, just like Google.
You know what I think is gonna happen too? I think at some point you're gonna have to be forced to get Windows 10. I believe that since
they tried that with 8, that never happened.
No. I think this is. I predict at some point they're gonna stop services on, like, you had some people still using XP. They're like, all right, it's time to move on. They're trying to force you.
No, look how long
the government still uses XP, so no, they're not gonna. No.
Well, it depends on which entity within. You know what? We can't even talk about that. Like, I'm doing better with that. But yeah, like, you can't. No comment. That we'll talk about that offline. But
okay.
Brother Noop, what are your thoughts on the route that Microsoft is taking?
Gustav.
It's no secret that when you get new technology, there's some type of monitoring or some type of control going on because these companies want to maximize. I mean, it will eventually lead to them making more money because you have to buy it. I mean, that's the whole purpose. They make this stuff so that we have to buy it and they can make a profit. If we're not buying it, then, I mean, it's not going to be like the music industry, how a lot of artists give stuff away free now to encourage you to buy it, because the music industry got raped bad. Like,
well, the music industry is a victim of this changing times, you know what I mean? They had to adapt.
And they failed to do that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I mean, they're catching up now. We're getting a lot more free content, which in turn, this guy put out 3 mixtapes. I got him for free. I'm gonna buy his album.
Yeah.
Versus I'm gonna download his album.
Yeah.
Whereas software has always been an iffy thing. I've never really been a bootlegger of PC stuff because I always felt like I would get caught. I'm just that one person when I decide to break the rules, I'm the one that always gets caught. So I decided not to do that. I'm always that one. Yeah, I do think eventually, I mean, not right now, but maybe years, 10, 15 years, they're going to try to assimilate everyone and force everyone to do something. That happens every once in a while. Look what they did with Connect. This is the Connect company. They forced you to buy that.
Well, all right. And Nelson, your thoughts?
Well,
I know you're gonna answer some of their questions in the chat.
Yeah, basically, what I'm trying to clarify for some of you people in the chat. I know you guys are somewhat still scared to jump on the bandwagon of Windows 10 because it's still unclear of what they're trying to do in the system, whether if they listed it in the user agreement or the stuff that they're doing secretly. And apparently, I found out recently through Twitter, if you enter through the God mode, as what they call it, it's like making a subfolder, putting in a bunch of series of numbers and stuff like that. You guys are literally able to close, opt out, and opt in on every little single thing within your privacy settings due to your location, within programs, in anything.
I need to do that now.
Windows 10 cannot force you to shut things down. Like, I will say this, not giving away too much of my personal information as possible, but let's just say I'm still able to run stuff. We'll keep it as that. I'm still able to run particular stuff even with this happening. They have not really killed my thing at all because, again, I went to the privacy settings within the God mode, the actual, full content, and I shut everything out. So they can't do nothing unless if I say, okay, you can do this. Okay, give me this update. Okay, let me see what this is. I have the option to control that now.
Hold on.
But if you sit there and you let it happen, why would I don't know if Garvin said this or Shinwar said this, if you just hit express download while you're doing Windows 10, you fucked yourself right over. Instead of hitting custom and organizing exactly what you want on your system.
Now, you know something? New Gaming Order audience. The views and preferences of the panel does not reflect New Gaming Order. Whatever Nelson said, that's all Nelson.
Hey, listen.
Chris, play your sound effect for me.
Look, I put it this way. I don't give a fuck because I'm the one saying it. So
That's for Alex.
they
not
don't,
you,
they don't have to take.
What the heck?
There's no blame here, but I'm addressing it like it is.
Yeah.
If you guys are doing things that you have gotten through either, such as review copies, something that a friend gave you through a disc that you're unaware of, that you don't even know if it's legitimized or not, things can still be avoided. You just have to know how
Nelson,
to go
those
about
folks who share software, they know full well. Let's be real. Like, hey man, can you hook me up with Adobe? Sure I can, Alex. Okay, boom. I mean, come on, these
No,
folks.
but some people have like actual legitimate copies. The only thing that they have to do is just make sure the product key is within the software. I'm not saying to take that away from them, but they are people that do it, you know, illegally, and they still get things done, and they still avoid the troubles that Windows 10 is trying to push on to people as of now.
You know what?
But you know what's funny with those legit copies? I know there was like Adobe Acrobat Professional. They'll allow you to use the same key on 2 machines.
Yeah.
So what happened is, let's say if you try to install that on a 3rd machine, it'll say it's fine, but then you have to deactivate that serial key on one of the other machines. So, you know, I mean, if it'd be cool if they're like, hey, up to 4 or 5 people can use this. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But 2 people, hey, they not messing around.
Yeah, it's like the Norton thing. Like, you know, you can put up to 5 machines.
Jim Gordon.
Shut up. But with that, you know, for our YouTube folks, before I wrap this up, does anybody have anything they want to add before we get ready to transition to the next topic? Yes, no, maybe so. And then Nelson, you pretty much covered the chat, the guys on the chat, right?
Yeah, they're well. Hopefully I answer their questions with that one little thing. Just as a quick refresher, if you're afraid of Windows 10, just wait it out like some people are. If not, get Windows 10 and just do what I recommended with the whole God mode. It basically is like an ultimate control thing to customize every little piece of information to opt in and opt out within Microsoft information.
Now, I want to give you an experience. Like, I'm having issues with Windows 10 where, you know...
You might want to go get that looked at.
Yeah, because with Windows 10 in a corporate environment, I don't know, it's something where it won't let me log in, but when I have my Windows 7 boot up, because I dual boot, I have 2 hard drives in my laptop, and when I go into...
2 boots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's how... Shut up. But, yeah, I have Windows 7 Ultimate on my one hard drive, Windows 10 on the other. When I log into the Windows 10, I can get online at that corporate place. But when I go into Windows 10, it won't let me. I don't know. Nelson, might be a Norton thing or something.
No, it's not. It's
not.
It's not a Norton thing.
It's not.
Yeah, because it's not letting me in under Windows 10.
Right. So, under a regular user or a domain joined user, it's 2 different things, and it could be blocking that type of login group.
Yeah.
On the network that you're on.
Yeah, because if you're trying to sign on with your laptop through their network infrastructure, they could be just slashing it out and do like.
Oh no! You see, I have a work laptop and I have the laptop that's on their Wi-Fi, right? On Windows 7, I can get on that network. I have like the web key for it. But then under Windows 10,
but that's probably the reason. Like what I'm saying, they probably allowed you to get that granted access, knowing that you had that. But now, since you have a different OS and a different operating system,
I was thinking that too.
They probably just shut that out without you having to tell them.
It's considered an unknown computer on the network.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they probably, that's Alex. Remember, I said they probably blocked your MAC address.
Or for the other hard drive? No, because I can still.
Your login server.
It's not the hard drive. It's
because you see on Windows 7, perfect, boom. That's why we couldn't do that thing we were talking about, you know, like the testing, because I just can't get on. You know, I would have to do it from here.
Do you have a DevLAN at your job at your work?
A what?
Never mind.
Oh,
no.
I didn't hear. No, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
DevLAN. Do you have a DevLAN?
I don't know what that is.
A development LAN. That means there's a production network and a development network.
Oh no, we only have the
certain machines are only allowed to log on to, and MAC addresses are only allowed to log on to your prod.
Yeah.
Same thing with that.
No.
It gets very technical. We can get very technical on the podcast.
Yeah, we don't want to,
Yeah,
lose anybody.
let's keep work out of this.
Yeah. No. I'm just talking about like
I know,
you know,
but I'm just
like
saying.
because it may not work everywhere. It may not work. That's what I'm saying.
It won't work everywhere. It's like, you know, it's all to whoever's running that admin of the IT department. They have the option unless if they're aware that you have this particular software or computer, they will give you granted access. But since you know they got to keep it under a tight ship, you're not going to get granted access for everything that you bring on.
Okay.
No worries. I domain joined a whole bunch of Windows 10 machines already. They work. Believe me, it works.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just being blocked, but it is what it is. Just beware.
Being black. Did he say that, yo?
It sounded like it.
I said. You know what? New Gaming Order. We're gonna bring this topic to a close, and the chat is very active on this Windows 10. You know. What the heck?
You can't end it now. You can't end it when we're all laughing at your expense, Alex.
No, well, I mean, we got a couple of topics. I have to be picky and choosy, and I'm trying to catch the end of SmackDown before SummerSlam. So, you know what? I'm done.
What?
New Gaming Order. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Those of you who are watching us live, stay tuned.
New Mugen Order. What?
I said Gaming Order.
I heard Mugen.
Yeah, you just said.
Oh, I did.
Yo, Alex, yo, get this man a new script, yo. Hold on.
It's not. I'm tired. I
got you.
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. There's no excuse though. I should have got rested up beforehand.
New
But
Gaming Order. Thank you guys for watching this particular topic. Please like, rate, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Like, rate, and
whatever.
what? What?
Doesn't matter. Everyone's fucking up tonight. Everyone's fucking up tonight.
I know, right?
Go to our actual website, newgamingorder.com, to check out any latest information, podcast information, or anything that's related to Twitch, or anything about the panel that you see here today. And Alex, you have the rest now.
You said check out the website to see Mitch's. What? You said,
see, I didn't say none of the chat. I said nothing about Mitch's.
yeah, okay. New Gaming Order. Our YouTube folks, make sure you check out our next topic. We're taking an intermission. Peace.